Today, we're breaking down one of the biggest offseason moves. The Memphis Grizzlies traded sharpshooter Desmond Bane to the Orlando Magic. In return, Memphis got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Cole Anthony, 4 unprotected first-round picks, and a first-round pick swap. This deal sent shockwaves across the NBA and it's got huge implications for both teams. Instead of rushing to pick a winner or a loser, we're going to unpack why this trade might actually be a win-win, breaking down how Bane's numbers impact Orlando, why Memphis made this move, and what this means going forward. Let's start with Desmond Bane. Picked 30th overall in the 2020 NBA Draft, Bane quickly went from a late second-round afterthought to one of the league's deadliest shooters. Last season, Bane averaged 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists per game, solid all-around production for a wing, and shot an elite 41% from 3 on 7 attempts per game, ranking him in the top 10 for three-point shooting volume and accuracy. And Bane isn't just a shooter. Defensively, he posted a defensive box plus minus of plus 1.4, showing he contributes on both ends. Bane was a key part of Memphis' identity, a 3-and-D star who could create his own shot and space the floor perfectly for Ja Morant's explosive style. So why trade away such a valuable asset like Desmond Bane? The short answer comes down to money and roster construction. Let's break down the salary situation facing Memphis right now. Ja Morant is due $39 million next season, and that number climbs steadily to about $44 million by 2028. Jaren Jackson Jr. is currently making $23 million this season, and with his contract expiring, a massive extension likely north of $40 million is expected. Meanwhile, Desmond Bane is set to earn $36 million in the upcoming season. That's nearly $100 million committed to just 3 players in the near future. Add this to the new collective bargain agreement's tougher tax penalties and stricter limits on contract structuring, Memphis is facing a serious financial crunch. Keeping Morant, Jaren Jackson, and Desmond Bane all together long-term will be extremely restrictive. It could force the Grizzlies into costly luxury tax territory or make it difficult to build a competitive supporting cast. By trading Bane, Memphis freed up roughly $18 million in salary cap space, acquired 4 unprotected first-round picks and a first-round pick swap, giving them significant assets to rebuild or add talent through the draft or trades. Added veteran wing Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who has the ability to guard wings and stretch the floor, giving Memphis a more balanced roster, especially alongside Ja Morant's explosive attack. And Cole Anthony offers ball-handling depth, which Memphis will need as they adjust without Bane. This trade isn't just about losing a star. It's a strategic move that balances Memphis' desire to remain competitive while managing financial realities and position the franchise for long-term success. Now let's talk about Orlando. The Magic shocked the NBA by getting up 4 first-round picks and more to acquire Bane, signaling they're ready to move past rebuilding and start contending. So why Desmond Bane? Orlando finished last in the NBA in three-point percentage at just 32%. Bane, who fits perfectly as a 3-and-D wing, shooting 41% from 3 on 7 attempts, which is twice as many compared to any other Magic player, immediately plugs that hole. His shooting gravity opens driving lanes for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner, who thrives attacking the rim. And Desmond Bane's 6'5" frame and 215-pound build allows him to switch defensively and guard multiple positions, which is a key for Orlando's perimeter defense. But this price comes at risks. The 4 first-round picks and pick swap could be high value depending on Orlando's record, and the Magic now have to juggle big contracts for Franz Wagner, Jalen Suggs, and Desmond Bane, with a combined cap hit likely over $60 million. So what does the future hold? Memphis has bet on its ability to use the draft capital effectively. 4 first-round picks and a pick swap could net several quality young players or be packaged to acquire another star to pair with Morant and Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies are maintaining competitiveness while preparing for long-term sustainability under a tighter salary cap. Meanwhile, Orlando's aggressive gamble hinges on immediate improvement. Adding Bane could lift them from a 41-win team to a playoff contender. The Magic ceiling is higher than it's been in years if their young core develops and Bane remains consistent. However, the risk is losing valuable draft assets if Orlando struggles. So who wins? Honestly, it's a fascinating trade with no clear loser. Memphis gets flexibility, veterans, and draft capital to navigate the future, and Orlando gets a proven score to push their young team into playoff territory. It's a masterclass in NBA team building, balancing talent, finances, timing, and vision. And this summer, the Grizzlies and Magic showed they're ready to play that game on their own terms. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button and subscribe for more NBA breakdowns. What do you think? Will this trade pay dividends for both teams? Drop your thoughts below.